So I've told y'all many times about how the murder of my friend Earl was numerically tied to my divorce, as they were both tied to the Lord calling me out of the world and leading me to understanding the end times. And I went back to look at the article because I was like, wait a second, didn't it say that he was pronounced dead at 1:30 and day 1:30 is our May 9th date? And there's Bond's car tag 227, his grade point average. And then I saw the woman's name, Rathema Augustus, his mother, who was charged with second-degree murder, but she got off, but it was murder because everything the Lord showed us, the murder codes, that it took place on May 8th, 1978. And I've told y'all many times, this is Trump's Mar-a-Lago, 58 bedrooms. This is Trump's 58 stories tall. Marriage number to second wife, her one-digit marriage number is 8 minus 5. So you see the day Earl died begins with 79, followed by 12, the church. 79 is murder in simple gematria. He was murdered at 3803. That's 3883. That is also in this article. The zip code is 33881. You can look it up yourself if you don't believe me. Which has got a 38 in it and an 88. So we come here to the third page, because the second page is just so you can read the bottom. And there's your 3803 right there. And the 1:30, I believe, is over here in this column. 1:30 a.m. Day 1:30 is our May 9th date. But I went back and I looked at the mom's name and I did the gematria. I was like, Augustus, that's August. We were super big on that August 17th date, 2 days before the August 19th full moon. By the way, a person I emailed this to, I blind copied myself to always get a timestamp. Came back to me 8/19, the date of that full moon. So her name, Rathema Augustus. If this is too small for you to see, you can do it yourself. Rathema Augustus. Look at it in the Jewish gematria, the most biblical, 1117. 1117. 1117. The deadly wound, right eye Bible verse. If you folks know how Jewish gematria works, just knowing how complicated Jewish gematria is, just knowing. The R is 80, the E is 5, the T is 100, the H is 8, the E is 5, but the M is a 30, the A is 1. The A is 1, the U is 200, the G is 7, the U is 200, the S is 90. I mean, look at everything that has to happen in Jewish gematria, the most biblical, for that to come up like that. I mean, I knew it all along, and I'm telling you, that's what the AI, that's what Groundhog Day, the movie's all about. My divorce date. Per Romans 8:29, conforming to the image of his son. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son. He takes us, he molds us, he shapes us. He calls us out of the world. He beats the world out of us. We don't do it with any free will. He does it. Free will is the satanic lie. He molds us like gold. He tries us like gold. That's why Trump's all the gold, because he is going to try the church. That's the job of the Antichrist, to put the church through tribulation, the great tribulation. Acts 14:22. We all sheep through, I'm in hope of. We all through much tribulation enter the kingdom. You have to suffer tribulation or you're not a sheep. You have to be hated by the world. John 3:16 comes up, all written out. That's a high watch date just in itself. January 17 comes up. That's 117, which you just saw that it came to in the Jewish 1117. And in the English, or in the simple gematria? Yeah, the simple gematria and the English, because English is just 6 times simple, known as ordinal. It's called simple gematria, but it's also English ordinal. Then English gematria is that times 6. The 33rd degree comes up. Anyway, that's just page 1. But it just blows my mind. Just absolutely, positively blows my mind. I just can't believe it. Can't believe that her name came to that. But I can believe it. But when I start seeing absolute anomalies like this, I know that's how close we are. And tomorrow's a gigantic high watch day. So maybe on the eve of it, that flashed. Or maybe it's the eve of them coming to get me. I mean, heck if I know. It's an intense life I'm living, I can tell you that. But the Holy Spirit's the comforter, right? I don't lose sleep over it. Thanks to the Lord. But wow, that was just crazy. All right, anyway, love you.